There are more than 20 acts nominated for Grammys next month who have either ties to Louisiana or are from here. And no surprise, many of those include the New Orleans Nightcrawlers. They're a great band. They're associated with New Orleans. Great bunch of guys. Leslie is on top of this story. I like these guys.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun, and it's a huge band.
Yeah, it is a
so
big
fun
band
to watch. And some of the members of the New Orleans Nightcrawlers, well, most of them, they've primarily stayed here, continuing to contribute to the local music scene. New Orleans is certainly on the map when it comes to music town. Still, it's no easy feat getting the attention of the Academy's voting members. The New Orleans Nightcrawlers are up for some serious hardware in March.
They just sent us these medals here that says Grammy nominee, which is pretty awesome, just that.
They're actually bronze, and they're made by the Tiffany Company. Did
oh,
you know that?
Wow.
I wore mine yesterday. I wore mine to save a lot.
The New Orleans Brass Band is nominated for a Grammy for the Best Regional Roots Music Album.
Started out as a writer's workshop back then, and we got enough songs to do a gig, so we did a gig and started doing more gigs and then did an album.
That was over 25 years ago. What's amazing is this isn't even the main gig for the members of the New Orleans Nightcrawlers.
It's kind of like a power band because everybody's in different groups themselves. They're band leaders and tour and travel all over the world or super busy, so it's hard to get together.
It's hard to believe they could earn a Grammy nod for basically a beloved side hobby.
A great Googa Mooga, you're sweeter than the sugar that I use in my coffee and tea.
All but one of the members have been a part of the Nightcrawlers for at least 2 decades. The feeling, the thrill, keeps them coming back.
Whenever we play together, we always, after the show, we look at each other and go, we should do this more often. Because it feels good, it sounds good. People love the music. The music is so accessible and reaches everybody, and it's fun to play. You know, it's a really big band. It's 2 of every instrument. Oh well, 2 trombones, 2 trumpets, 2 saxes, 2 drums. We got the sousaphone. So it was a lot of interaction.
Because of the band members' other obligations, the album took 11 years to make. Here's where the album title Atmosphere comes from.
For the rehearsals, we would cook. Somebody would bring in food, or we'd barbecue. So we'd rehearse. We'd take 30, 45 minutes and sit around and eat and just be friends again. And this created an atmosphere that we feel like really made this record a very special. It was a little touch that was put on there. Even in the studio, we brought food to the studio. We made sure we weren't rushing to do things, because studio time can be expensive. But we made sure we were comfortable, and we created the right atmosphere to create right music, because the vibe has to be right in order for the music to be really right.
And that approach got the attention of the most important people in the music industry. A Grammy nomination alone equals credibility.
And it's nice to have people that are your friends and acquaintances in the music industry that say, hey, we like what you're doing, keep doing it, or we're appreciative of that.
But the music's been very, very important for this city from day one, always has been. And it's an honor to carry it on. And we're just trying to take this New Orleans brass band music to a different level, the way we hear it and see it, and putting our own spin on it. And that's kind of the way that I see this whole thing.
Atmosphere is the perfect album title for this group of friends. It also embodies what people love about New Orleans. The feeling you get when you're in the street and the music starts to play. There's nothing like it. And that's why the Nightcrawlers Grammy nomination is no surprise. They're not the first, and they won't be the last musicians from our special city to be recognized as some of the best the world has to offer. And unfortunately, because of the pandemic, the New Orleans Nightcrawlers cannot physically go to the Grammys. What a bummer. But on March 14th, the day of the Grammys, they're going to play a show at the Broad Theater. They'll play before the broadcast, then watch the Grammys on the big screen. The big awards show is March 14th. It'll air right here on Channel 4.
Yeah, and as bad as it is, they can't go to the actual Grammy ceremony. It will be kind of cool. It'll be overshadowed if they get the Grammy, so that's good.
There you go.
I really hope. I mean, they put 11 years into this. So much time and effort and love, so I hope they get to take home the hardware.
I've known some of those guys for years, and it's just cool the way New Orleans musicians especially especially, will be in one band, then in 3 or 4 others on the side.
I know,
Sure.
and it's like this one on the side that they're up for the biggest award in
Isn't
music.
that crazy?
It
I
is
know.
crazy.